Hey, yo, chat, you know what it is? Every life is legendary here, guys. I wanted to stop to for saying that, but like I know that like it differ, you know. Sometimes like I'm making the thumbnail, I'm making, the photo and all of those stuff. Like I'm preparing the speech and like preparing myself, and like I don't get any, any attention or any views or or like just like trolling after trolling, and I don't know, like I'm all the time like thinking about like new ideas to implementing them here on the chat, and like making it like trying to making it a safe place here for you guys to chat. And like for the person who wanted to stream, I swear to God, like you don't gonna get it like right, because like the moment that you're gonna respond to the comment, yeah, it's it's challenging, because sometimes like maybe like just expressing yourself and like sharing what you are feeling about like some subject. Like for me, like I never like go deep on like religion or politics or anything like that. I want to talk about like other subject like tradition, about like other country or anything like that, or like meeting up with people like from other countries and stuff like that. So that's what matter the most, is like, like don't debrief like something like that is weird. King Quiz, I heard about this profile, or I saw it before. How are you doing, my friend? I'm from Algeria, and you, where you from? I'm trying to respond to every comment, that's it, like trying to be kind, even in the internet, that's what prove to you that that's what when you prove to yourself that you are, a good person, not like when like, everything is convenient for you, it's like for me, like I'm just like I want to be kind to to everybody, and that's it. So that's why like I'm all the time like responding to to comment or anything like that. So yeah, you are the welcome. And where are you from? Oh, okay, you're drawing, so you can draw me like that on the live stream immediately, like that, like as I am now, right now. Like you can do that. Are you capable of doing that? That's good. That's beautiful. I love drawing. Any hobby is beautiful. You get this, to be in that flow state. So yeah, being like a lot of sensible, to everybody what they are like perceiving you. You have like you have maybe you have something with like this idea of people. They are like judging you in a way, or they need to talk to you in some way, And I think that you need to be yourself, and don't take everything personally. Sometimes the person that you are dealing with, maybe like he's like just like passing by something, like maybe he's not like in a good mood, and he's like responding to you in a way, and you feel that way. So my advice to you is to don't take everything for like personal, sometimes maybe it's not like uh, aiming for you this person that is like mean or something like that. Maybe he has like other problem, so you need to find like excuses for like other person, then then like quick judging the situation, that like, oh, this person is judging me, or he's screaming on me, like I was like working in a restaurant with my friend, and we were like screaming at each other, and after we finished with the work, we were friends again, and we were talking normally, like everything like was like good between us, because like that was like just the tension of us, working our ass, because like we need to like to serve to everybody the food, obviously, because it's a restaurant. But like it's not like it's not that we were arguing, we were not arguing, we were working. And in that way, when we were working, so we need to scream at each other, but we didn't took that personally. So maybe I think that That's gonna be like helpful for you. Swear. What is funny? Tell me. Tell me some joke. Okay, wildcard. All the time coming with some wild shit. I don't even know. I don't even like know if you are like a man or a woman or like a girl. Like don't know. Like it doesn't matter. I'm a pastry chef and I'm a content creator here. Hope so. I need you guys. Like I need you people to welcoming me. On that word because like it's a virtual word. So yeah, and it depends on people. Without you guys, just understand that. Thank you first of all for your watch time. And if you wanted to drop a like, double tap that screen, it's like just like, you are helping the channel. Okay, so you're a boy. No, no, I was talking about White Cat, Wild Cat. She always Kalla to protège. Toujours. Okay, thank you for saying that. I'm doing great, sugar. Okay, no, no, it's my sugar. Me too, bro. Me too. I'm struggling with that. I'm creating that. I'm trying to create that, but it's a long process. For working from home, it's not like you need to do something like e-commerce or selling something on the internet like t-shirt or hat or I don't know like you can add Shopify to your account and you can buy some stuff. You can work from home. It's possible. It's not something impossible. Bro. Doctor, I don't know what you are talking about. I swear to God, trying to debrief what you are saying, but like I'm having a hard time for like describing. Okay, you're trying to find something like not that interesting, okay, and you didn't like you didn't succeed on that. Okay, without any doubt, it's the worst interesting thing that you've seen. So it's about me. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, White Card. What you want to say? You always say something. Yeah, it's a little bit complicated. It's not that complicated. Like for monetizing like a channel of YouTube, you need 1,000 of subscriber, and I taught that again and again here. Like if you want a subscriber, like just screen green like remix a video that went viral and do that like enough time in a day. Do that like 10 times a day and get your watch hours by like going live when you have like your 15 subscriber, your first 15 subscriber, go live for getting your watch hour down. Me, like I was like getting after that challenge like in a wrong way because like I was trying to get a million 10 million views in 90 days and I got some strike because like I was not learning about like the copyright stuff like that. So that's my advice. And Shopify is like an account that you pay for. It's like it's like a store in the internet, so you can like add it to your channel, and people when they're gonna see your content, they can click on like buying t-shirts, stuff like that. It's merch, so it's like that. So yeah, it's not that complicated if you just like ask on ChatGPT how to doing it step by step. She gonna like telling you like all the steps that you need to do. And for me, like I didn't did it yet. I have like TikTok shop also. It's the same, and like you can be affiliating your video with like a product or buying that product and making a commercial. I don't know, a lot of stuff, bro. Like I don't know, like for me, like I want to be on YouTube here, and it's just that like I'm not having like that that much free time, I'm struggling with that. So yeah, like I'm keep going, I'm in 13K subscriber. I struggled with like having all of those like 9 months. It's been 9 months now, but like I know that like I can do more, and I know because like I did this dedicated like all my energy and all my time, to that, and yeah, so it's pay off after struggling a little bit with like everything is like that, everything is like that, even if you open a store, a business, like maybe your first year you don't gonna like sell a lot of stuff, and maybe you're gonna think that like it's over for you, the rent is coming, blah blah blah, all of those stuff, but like you need to be patient, consistent, showing up every day, and that's what matter the most in that channel. Like I'm trying to, like whatever the situation that I am in, like just posting something, just posting a short or whatever, like if like I'm laid down on the hospital, I will post just a short, just to prove to the algorithm that this channel is alive and there is a video every day, and that's it. That's consistency, even if you want to practice a sport, you want to do like jujutsu, like you want to succeed on that, there is no like secret or technique or anything like that. You need to show up in every session. If you do that, in a year, 2 years, 3 years, you're gonna see that like you are improving, that it's a magic, it's a magic thing, because it's like this effect of accumulation. And it's happened to me in the wrong way, because like for me, like I was smoking for 18 years, and it gets accumulated for years and years and years, and it's the outcome was a heart attack. So I get that on the wrong thing. So my advice to you, consistency is the key of everything. Even if you don't have any answer, even if you are not like having the skill, even if this and that, if you are just showing up every day, being like consistent, you're gonna succeed in whatever the area that you are aiming for. So yeah, so the weather is good, it's beautiful, white cat, yeah, as always, here in Oran is like that. So it's like all the time the sun is like showing up, the sun is consistent here. Oh, you'll take your dinner. What time is it? It's India, white cat. Dispassionate observer. So saving money, it's a little bit challenging, disappointing, because like here, like in Algeria, even if you think that like we are like dealing with the dinar, and like when you translate that on like euro or dollar, you're gonna see yourself like spending maybe, if like I'm not gonna like adding like to that, maybe $1,000 $1,000 or maybe more, just on like bullshit shit, like just on like eating stuff like that. So without adding the rent stuff like that, so it could be like 2,000 euro or something like that, like if I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, from translating, but like yeah. And so for saving the money, it's a little bit challenging, because like yeah, sometimes I can succeed on doing that if the revenue is good, if like I'm like working my ass like that much, like doing pastry a lot and stuff like that, or like event like marriage, stuff like that. So okay, so yeah, no, I quitted smoking, bro, like you know uh i I tasted I tasted something that you never like, that I don't wish that for you, bro. What's your name? Kone hashish. Like I'm not doing those stuff. I'm clean, bro. Like I get a heart attack. No, like I'm not playing with that, bro. Like it's not a joke for me. It's maybe funny for you, but like for me, like if if like even if something like if, even if someone like is near of me and like he's my friend and he's still smoking, I will make him aware of like his health, and like making him like reminding him, even if like he is making him like uncomfortable, I will like say that for him, and so yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. Thank you so much for the advice. Sanjay, yeah, we can be sad about like everything and about nothing, sometimes like something that like it seems little, but like it's like having like a value on your eyes. So yeah, maybe because of that, yeah, all the time like we are missing like stuff, and yeah, yeah, if like I get like all my souvenir, like everything like that, like I had on my youth, or like everything disappeared, like because like we moved a lot from from house to house, so like all my stuff like disappeared, and because like we were like moving a lot, and yeah. Thank you, Konepo. Yeah, I'm doing my best. This channel is like an English channel, so that's why like you see me like here speaking English. Like I have a TikTok account like that is like dedicated, for just like DZ, That's so yeah. Here like in that channel, I'm still I'm still struggling to find my way in some specific niche, and like yeah, I'm still on that process. Humbly, like I'm just saying, like thank you for uh, for 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 everything. No, I'm not playing those games now. I love like Call of Duty, stuff like that. I love those games. No, I'm not playing those games now. We need friends and a group of friends to play stuff like that. So yeah, I was playing Monopoly like long, long time before, and like yeah, that game was like very, very funny, and yeah. PUBG, no. Like I don't love PUBG. Like I just hate that game. It's yeah. Call of Duty is the best, bro. Like there is no Call of Duty is the best. Is the best for all of them. Warzone, like, and I'm not playing on mobile. Also, like in mobile, like it's not the same. It's not like in Xbox or like even in PS4. PS4 is the best console, I think. Like even like more beautiful than PS5. Like I can remember like me playing on that console like was like the best. A lot of beautiful game. No, I'm not playing the campaign mode. I love like Warzone. That's it. Like I know like the thing about like the campaign mode is that like it's not long enough, and the story is always the same, and it could be like yeah, the graphism and stuff like that are like what are the best on that game, and yeah, maybe the adventure. I didn't experience it, that game. Maybe I just need to see. They are saying that you are a bot because you are behaving like a bot. You need to think about that. Maybe you are behaving like a bot. That's why they are saying that, white cat. Maybe you are saying the same thing over and over on every stream. That's maybe they think that you are a bot. So yeah, me too, I'm thinking that you are a bot. Who know? No, I didn't went to Norvège. No, never. Like, I love Europe. I love those places. Norvège is beautiful, so beautiful. Oslo and those places are like fabulous, to visit. Yeah, maybe you are both. Who knows? Yeah, I never. Are you living there? Sir Dietz. Are you living there on Norvège? Yeah, that place is gorgeous. Oslo, those places are like with snow and all of that. But I don't know like the weather now in the winter. I don't know how the place is that. See those comments, the people who are saying to me why you are not sleeping. You know why? Because they are seeing my life swim over and over and over, because like they get proposed my life even if like I'm not live, you know. Yeah, I'm sleeping, I'm getting my sleep right, I'm not playing with that. It's just that you are seeing my life again and again, because like I told you guys here, sometimes you see me like talking to the camera and you are wondering why I'm not responding to comment, because like my life is getting proposed after over and over and over, because like I'm not deleting my life. So even if you are seeking for me, you know, in the research, you're gonna see me live and you're gonna think that I'm alive. No, I'm live, you know. No, I'm live. When you see like in the profile, you see, you know, the red circle, is that like I'm alive, you know. If you don't see that, that live was old. That's it. Yeah, like thank you, yeah, for like one, you know, giving me advice about my health. No, I'm getting my sleep right. I'm not playing with that. Now I know that sleep is very very important, you know. Even if sometimes I'm doing a live on like 6 morning and like I can reach out for a lot of people. It's not like right now. I prefer to get my sleep right, you know, and like after that I will be swimming like, you know, more, you know, energetic, and like I will be having like energy and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. What's that, Capucho? Thank you so much. This hat, you know, it's like this hat gonna be like a souvenir, like for this channel, and like I will create like one like that, you know, and buying them like for the future. Yeah. No, I hate tea. You know, I love coffee. I'm an amateur of coffee. I love coffee a lot. I love coffee more than tea. Like I never drink it. I know. No, I drank a tea like before, but like I didn't hate it that effect. But like after, you know, I'm feeling like my digestive system is not like, you know, some stuff that like I'm, you know, tasting or like experiencing like food, and like I'm feeling that like this thing is not like helping my, you know, all my health, or and like I'm not like thinking that tea is like crazy for some people, are very very addicted. Yeah, always that story of going to Dagestan 2 years, forgetting yourself, becoming a wrestler. Yeah, it's not in my plan anymore. I'm tired, bro. I don't get what you are saying, Animo. Animo, are you? Got you. Yeah, I know, I know. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. Yo, bro, I get my sleep together, bro. Why you are worrying about my sleep? I get my sleep. I slept like almost like maybe like 8 hours, like, you know, in a row. Wondering about me if like I slept or not. Like, bro, like I'm swimming right now and I have a lot of stuff to do after. Like I'm not gonna sleep, you know. I'm gonna stay awake. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. And thank you so much. That bullshit comment, people are thinking that it's gonna like bothering me. Are you like eating well, my man? You know, how are you? everything gonna be right, and you are capable for managing. Wow, what a beautiful comment. What a beautiful comment. Like he's like having some empathy for me. I'm doing good, everything is doing good. Like, I have good money. I'm doing good. I'm parenting, my son, and like I'm very very happy in my life. Keep going with whatever, like, this comment. I love those comment. I love those people who, who have like a lot of hate for me, like just like that. They have hate. They have hate on their heart, and I love them to express themselves fully here on the stream. I don't care, like, go ahead, like, more than that, more than that. I will never come to India. Why will be coming to India, bro? Like, it's not in my now. No, bro. I will never come to India, bro. I'm good in Algeria, I wanna come. If like I'm going, from India to some places, I will be maybe in Europe, maybe in UK, maybe in some places, maybe in some exotic places. I love India. I love, like, yeah, because, but like some of you like from India, like, are driving me crazy, because like some of you like really really like getting me to not go to that place, like, because like now you know like I refreshed my memory. Now I'm thinking about like my friend who are living in India, and like I promised them to come, and that's like the most, like, don't know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's expensive, like in travel. What you want to do, like, you're gonna like, you're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose money. That's in the plan. I want to go to Thailand. Like I said that again and again here, and I'm gonna stick to that. You know, I'm gonna stick to that, bro. And like I'm not even on that. Like I have like some stuff to do here. Like, yeah, he invited me. No, oh, no, no. Thank you for your invite. I prefer to stay in hotel than, like, coming to your house or anything like that. Don't invite me. Thank you so much. No, I will like financing, all my travel. I don't like need charity or, something, someone to have empathy on me. I know people. I know really really, like, I know people, and like I know how to deal with people. I love to, like there is a saying is like, too many circulation in the markets make the price goes down. And that's so true. Like, even if I have friends, from time to time I disappear. I'm like that. I don't want to like add weight to anybody. I prefer to stay, like that. So because like I know how to deal with people. I know, like, if you stay enough with anyone, it could be your mother. If you all the time like on her ass, she gonna like get bored of you. If you like, you know go out and stay a little bit, and killing some time, or I don't know, like doing something and returning to home, she gonna missing you. So yeah, it's like that. It's a human nature. It's not something that we need to have shame on, or like, I'm like that, you are like that, you are like that. So just knowing how to deal with people, it's like it's a secret. I read a lot of book, and they really really helped me, and that are so true. Like Robert Greene, I advising you, all of you guys, to read his book, because like it's like an open eye about like the human nature, how like people are like feeling, in general, about everything. Yeah, no, like It's all good, mate. Let's, my advice to you is to, clean your room and stuff like that. But like, it's up to you. Like, I'm not an advisor for anything like that. But like, keep your room messy, bro. Like now, me, like if I'm traveling, I prefer to be alone because like I have a lot of habits. I can be waking up at 4 in the morning, like meditating. I can be making sound. Like I prefer to be alone. Like I'm an introvert and like extrovert in the same way because like I have my moments when I am really really an introvert. Like I love to be alone. Like I love to read a book like for 2 hours and like keep writing a note or anything like that. So I love to be alone. So even if someone is inviting me in any country, I will never go. I will never go staying in his home. I prefer, yeah, to have like, I can like, we can like hang out together or like going to some places, but like it's enough. Like after that, like I prefer, I have my moment. I love to stay alone and that's it. So it's not like a big deal to understand. It's something normal. Some people are like that. Some people they cannot stay alone with themselves. It's totally understandable. Me, I'm like that because like I have a lot of habits in the morning. I prefer to do all of those habits being alone. I'm a free thinker. I love to think. I love to have like my idea all together and like to manage them in the right way and to filter like the wrong information or anything like that. And that's it. So I think that all people are like that. Everyone else is like that. We need some space. I'm telling you, like if like I'm all the time like sticking around and turning around in a group, like as the saying I told you, like too many circulation in the market make the price goes down, and that's so true because of you. If you are all the time present, they're gonna get bored of you. But if you get some space, return, get some space, people are gonna like, missing you. And that's in our nature. We don't need to argue about that and saying that like I'm not like that. Other people are like that. We are all like that. Human nature. This is human nature. This is like our nature. Our nature is like that. If like you see like if like your sister is living with you, she gets married, you are getting bored of her because like she all the time on your shoes, on stuff like that. She gets married and now she's not living longer with you, and like you get to miss her. Why is that? It's like human nature. You need to understand that. Giving some space. Like even here on the live stream, I was like every day live streaming and in any hours. Like I was like not getting a lot of views because there is like some tactic that you need to do, like, and you need to discover that by yourself. There is the time that I need to stream on, you know the people, if like I'm talking, if like I'm responding. It's a challenge. But I decided to do that. I'm not complaining. I want to do that. I want to do that in a long term. I'm not gonna stopping doing that. So it's on me. So like I'm gonna keep going with whatever. Like, you know, yeah. Every life is legendary here, and every life is different. Sometimes it could be like I have like some popular one, like when we have like a lot of people, thousand of people. Sometimes like I'm getting like maybe 100 people. It doesn't matter. Like if like I'm finding a true connection with some people who are like a good beautiful good spirit. Sometimes like I get to know a lot of people here, very people like who wanted to succeed, and they have a lot of bright idea, and yeah, they propose to me and we exchange, you know so that's it. So and the tricky thing, like I'm saying that for the person who wanted to stream, like I think that you need to stream and don't respond to any comment, because I'm gonna saying to you why. Because like if you respond to the first comment, second comment, third comment, fourth comment, they're gonna like the people who gonna like watching your life, they're gonna think that you are like forming a circle, you are forming like a group of friends, and they're gonna they're gonna be afraid of like stepping and like entering any discussion, because like they're gonna feel that like all the chat are like agreeing on this discussion or anything like that. So like I think that like the comment is for the comment and the chat is for you, it's not for me. You can be connecting with each of you, here, guys. Like I can be not here, and like and you can be still continuously like chatting with each other. Like I saw a lot of live stream like that, who like the person is like fixing the phone on like some collection, like, and like the people who are like on the chat, they are speaking with each other, and that's it. So I'm trying to making it a safe place for you here, guys, to chat and to talk with each other. And there is a lot of mode, so there is no like sensible subject, or talking about religion or talking about politics. Why I'm all the time saying that about those specific subject? Because like even if I'm saying to you I'm Muslim, I'm believing in Allah, and you say I'm a Christian, I'm believing in this, you see, like you have your belief, I have my belief, this person don't believe on anything. So that doesn't mean that we cannot be friends. That doesn't mean we cannot do business together. That doesn't mean we cannot connect. So it's just like, you see, like politic also, like you have your president, I have my president. Your country is saying that, my country is saying that. So it's not up to us. There is a lot of experts on politics, experts on religion, who are debating those subjects, and they know, and they are knowing how to debrief those subjects without without making mistake, because those subjects are very very sensible. To enter something, to enter a word like that, like for me, like I'm advising anyone, if you want to go live, like you can talk whatever the subject is, but free talk or free speech or anything like that, I think that like there is a limit. It's not that we don't have free speech. We have free speech here in Algeria, we have free speech in the world. But like knowing also what you are talking about, if if you are talking like, for me now, I'm talking about like another content creator, like just like that on the live stream, it's not good. For me it's not good. I don't know like about the law stuff like that, but like me, like personally, I will never talk about like other content creator, even if like I hate this person, and I don't have any hate for anyone, because like it's a waste of energy. I'm gonna spend my energy when I'm gonna hate. If I'm gonna hate someone, I'm gonna spend my all my energy. I'm gonna think about this person, so I'm gonna focus on him. And I don't need to focus on him, I need to focus on myself. Like what's the matter on me, like we're focusing on this person and giving him like all this energy of like hating. So I will never talk about like other content creator. I will never talk about politics and religion. Talking about fun, traditional ways, stuff like that, motivation, discipline, sharing stories, stuff like that, why stuff. Yeah, that's it. So uh, it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. I swear to God. Like, you see me live streaming like that, you think that like I'm just like on enjoying that thing. I'm enjoying that thing. I love live streaming. It's my hobby. The moment that like I'm excited to be live, I'm all the time like I'm excited to free a moment and to be live. But like, it's challenging, because you don't know, like you think like I'm gonna respond to comment. Nah, last time I was like speaking to the camera and expressing myself, I get a lot of views. And other idea is that like why I'm not streaming from a PC and sharing the screen. Guys, it's complicated, a little bit complicated. There is a copyright that you need to think about it, the music, stuff like that, the background, blah blah blah, all of those stuff. I'm taking it like that, like it's a marathon. It's not a race that I need to arrive right now on that live stream. You know, I can be not having any views on this live. I can be doing another live at 6 p.m. I can reach out for like 2,000 like views. That it's not impossible. It's very very possible. And so I'm taking it like that. I'm in a marathon. I'm not like in a race. This YouTube is like for a long term. Your video gonna be proposed again and again. So that's why like I'm very very careful, you know. I have like, because like, you know, I'm thinking about my daughter. She gonna see my content. I'm thinking about my son. He gonna see my content. So that's why like I'm trying my maximum to be polite, to be respectful, to showing love to person, and maybe to, you know, to reminding, you know, my friend, my, you know, my sister, all of them here respectfully, just reminding them, not giving them advice, not giving them advice, just reminding them with my own failure, with my own bad situation, bad event, and showing to the people like what can be happening to you if you go in that way. Like for me, like for smoking, for the person who are still smoking, listen to this, please guys, please guys. That's from the place of heart. That's from my heart. The people who are still smoking, I'm just 36. I was like athlete, sportive, you know, doing jiu-jitsu, doing all of those stuff. Like I was like eating healthy, whatever you're gonna think about, I was doing from the youth, you know, from my youth. You know, I started, you know, smoking at like the age of 16-year old, 17-year old. My dad passed away. I was like lost, without any brother, without any, you know, any help from anyone. Like the world was against me. Like every person that I was like encountering at that time was trying, you know, to steal money from me or doing something wrong with me, you know, because like I was in a way to getting some heritage from my dad. So at that time I started smoking, and I said to myself, when I remember quite well, like when I started smoking, like I was like playing BR on a club, and I started smoking. I was like not inhaling, you know, and like from that time, you know, to 35-year old, after, you know, 16-year old to 35-year old, 18 years of me smoking, I was every day saying, tomorrow I'm gonna stop. It's gonna be easy. When I'm gonna get this amount of money, I'm gonna quit smoking, because like I'm gonna go, like go do shopping, do something like to forget like about smoking. I tried multiple times. I never succeeded, because like the addiction of smoking is so hard to withdraw yourself from, because like at any moment you are smoking a cigarette, so it's like dopamine in your, you know, your finger, so it's all the time, blah blah blah. So, you know, 18 years, like when I felt that pain, I swear to God, guys, I swear to God, I swear to God, when I felt that pain of a heart attack, and you can hear that stories from other person here on YouTube. Seek for the person who destroyed their life from smoking. Seek for those person, and you're gonna see, maybe you're gonna see the same thing that I'm saying. I felt a pain that you never want to feel. I wish that for anyone. Like even if it's my enemy, I don't wish that for him. Like the moment that I had this heart attack, I was feeling my bone getting destroyed from the inside. I was feeling cold in my bones. Like I went to the emergency while like my heart was like pumping like never. Like he was like speeding up, like going under my chest. And so all that pain, like all that pain, and like the surgery in my heart, lay down on the hospital. I saw people how they were behaving with me. Some of my friends didn't even show it up. Some of them, you know, they didn't heard about that like I'm in a hospital. Okay, some of them knew, I know. Some of my family, like they did something like I'm forgiving everybody. But like I'm just saying, you know, at that time, you have just you. You have God, you know, you have just you, you know. I did that surgery, you know, and thank God it's happened well for me, and like now I'm doing good. Like it's been like now 2 years ago, and yeah, I'm taking my medication, stuff like that, and You know, you're never gonna go to the past to change that, because like now I have another health. And like I'm just saying, like that's like my live stream is about that, is about like reminding people. It's not about like giving them advice. If you are still smoking, I'm not judging you, but like I'm just saying, like you think that like oh, this person gonna be sick at the like I have time, like at my 16 maybe I'm gonna get sick. No, bro, like from my 16-year-old to 35-year-old, I get this heart attack from smoking because it's accumulated for 18 years, Like I have like a vein was blocked with blood stone. So that was the problem, and thank God they didn't do anything in my heart, implanting anything in my heart. They just like don't know how they did that, but the like the surgery succeeded, and like the vein was like starting to because like the oxygen is like passing by that with the blood, obviously, because the oxygen is transplanted by the bloodstream, if you don't know that. So yeah, it is crazy how we are harming our health. And me, like I was saying, like we're gonna die. What's the point of us like taking care of our health? And that's so wrong, because you know uh, suffering, unnecessary suffering. This is unnecessary suffering. If I was not smoking, I will never be in that hospital. Like why adding like, even if your life is like your life suck, like let's say, why you want to add problem to it? So it's like that. It's for me like it's happened like that. I'm seeing it like that. I saw myself like adding like adding like fuel to fire. So that's it. So if like my life is not what I want, I don't want to like making it worse. I might want to making it better than it is. So now like yeah, I'm taking care of my health. I'm observing what I'm eating, especially eating. Like food is everything. I swear to God, guys. If you are like about street food and you are thinking that it's funny, and you are eating like, and you are saying like the crash that you are like, sometimes you feeling like that you are tired like that and you don't have any motivation. It's like because the food that you are eating is very very necessary to check what you are eating. It could be very very cheap to prepare at your home, some beautiful recipe like a healthy food, rather than like eating outside, like eating this street food like full of like I don't know, like it's unhealthy for you, eating fruits, like stuff like that, the stuff that matter, taking your vitamin, like vitamin D. They are all the time talking about that, like face the sun. Yeah, they are so true. We are not going outside a lot from COVID to now. We are all the time at home. So facing the sun, stuff like that is very very important. Simple stuff like, see that doctor Iberka, I don't forget his name, but like the guy who helped Dana White to get healthy. He was like talking about like the importance of like walking barefoot in the ground. Yeah, and say yeah. See, like very very simple. Maybe we were doing that like at the young age. Like I was seeing like my neighbor were like, I was like having 5-year-old, 6-year-old. I remember like my neighbor was like, hanging, outside like without like barefoot, and we were like having, we were like, yeah, we were joking about that, and it was not like that's that's nature, so very very simple stuff, very very simple stuff, basic stuff. We are not doing those stuff, and just because of that, sometimes we are saying that what's the matter, all of that, we all gonna die one day, but like you don't want to suffer. You don't want to suffer all your life okay, we're gonna all die, but like get the best of this life, get the best of it, get the best of it. Even if you hate yourself, help other people, work for your family, provide for your family, for your son, for your wife, make a smile on your wife, like do something better than, better than wasting our life on, like, doing drugs or like smoking or anything like that. I'm very very against that right now. All my youth was about experiencing, and so what's the point of experiencing those bad addiction that can like stick with you like for 10 years, and after that you are like suffering from the withdrawing, and you see yourself like turning around in a circle about like nothing, like something that has like no sense. And so that's the problem, and like I'm wishing the best for all the people, all the generation that is like coming, and I'm really really believing on them that they gonna like make some change in that world. And thank you so much, guys. I'm so sorry, and love you so much, guys. Take care of yourself.